added incentive tonight. That's because the last time these two played right here last year, it was one of the greatest games in Pac-10 history. The Cougars had a 10-point lead with 1:18 to play, but then things got crazy. They lost the lead, tried to call timeout, and the refs wouldn't allow the timeout to be called. So you see Miles Simon getting the steal there. He was fouled. The crowd went wild, and in all of the craziness that was happening, they threw debris on the floor. A technical was called against Washington State, and to make a long story short, the game went into overtime, went into a second overtime, which the Wildcats eventually won. The crowd was very, very upset, as you can tell. Now, I don't have any guarantees tonight as far as debris on the floor. I can guarantee you this, the fans haven't forgot last year's game, and they are squarely behind their Cougars. It will be wild and woolly here tonight. Steve?
114-111, that final score. Arizona is the conference's highest scoring team, and the Washington State Cougars love to run as well. We'll come back with the tip-off next. Meeting between Arizona and Washington State. Arizona has won 28 times, including the last 21. And the last Cougar victory 10 years ago here in Pullman, 65-63 in overtime. Here are our Southwest Airlines starting lineups. Davis, Williams, McClain, Simon, and Gary. Simon is known for his outside shooting. For Washington State, Hendrickson, Daniel are their inside player. Then the three-guard lineup of Fontaine, Antrim, and Ellison. And there is Lute Olson, who won his 500th game in his marvelous career earlier this season. 311 wins at Arizona, and 9 straight times more than 20 wins. He has 21 wins against only 5 losses. And for Kevin Eastman, well, they won 18 games last year. He made the Elite 8 of the NIT, the first coach at Washington State to post winning season in his first year since Carl Schlademan back in 1927. And there is Mark Hendrickson, who's a marvelous performer at 6'9". Who will defend him tonight?
The problem for Lute Olson in trying to slow down Mark Hendrickson is that he can't risk any foul trouble. It's a very thin Arizona team. Ben Davis, who controls the tap. Washington State, we had them last week on the Pac-10 game of the week. They're continuing to play unbelievable basketball.
Here's Mark Hendrickson. They're doing it with defense, Bill.
They're continuing to play unbelievable basketball.
Here's Mark Hendrickson.
Unbelievable basketball.
Here's Mark Hendrickson. 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 Here's Mark Hendrickson.
Unbelievable basketball.
Here's Mark Hendrickson. Here's Mark Hendrickson.